everyone. This is another What's Next video, and this is a Sunday, and we've had a day and a half of rain all day and off and on, but quite a bit of rain we've had here. I'm going to go check my little rain gauge, which is nothing more than a 5-gallon bucket, to see how much we have. It's raining again right now. It's supposed to give up in about an hour and a half, right about 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to go see if the pond is full. Now, I haven't made a video for about 3 weeks. I've had a few things going on. I had to wear a heart monitor, not that I'm sick, because I turned out to be everything was okay. And I had to do some work on my trailer and some work at a friend's house, and I just didn't video that stuff. But today, I think we might be getting some rain, enough rain that's going to start filling up the reservoir, the pond. The reservoir is full here, and I'll show you that in a minute, and I'll put a short video together. Thanks for watching. For you, all of you who subscribe to my channel and want to know what's going on with me, everything is going great. Doing all my trekking, I had to put them up to start raining again. So in about an hour, it's maybe 2 hours, it's supposed to stop long enough for me to go and look at the pond, and I'll take you with me for that. At least my car's getting washed. Hello, Missy Miss. How's the old doggy doing? You a good girl? Yeah. Say hi to everybody. Well, we have a little bit of a break, about an hour's worth before we have more rain coming in. And this is my quasi rain gauge, whatever quasi means. And I would say that we got about 1 3/4 inches of rain in a little over 24 hours. So that was a pretty good rainstorm, and we're waiting for the big one to come in, which is going to be Monday. I'll empty this out and we'll see what happens. I predict that storm is going to be pretty big, but let's go down and see if the pond got any water. These trees are almost indestructible. These are the tomato trees, the tree tomatoes, Tamarillo trees, and I didn't have a very big, a lot coming off of these this year. They didn't produce real well, but let's take a look at one that did on the way down. Look at this ginger. This is a ginger root tree, or bush. I'll pull out the roots down there, and there's big chunks of ginger. I haven't done it yet, but I will when I want some ginger. And this is a Tamarillo tree that got put in the ground. And look at the fruit that's on this. And the tiger eye, which is, I will try to come up with a technical name on that, post it on the video. These are interesting as well. Holding on to my grapefruit here. Let's open this up. Inside is a hard seed, a clear, it's called, why they call it tiger eye, I think, but a clear, fleshy pulp that's really soft and sweet. It's almost the same sweetness as sugar. I can't tell the difference if I had sugar or I have this in my mouth. It's really sweet stuff. It's kind of drizzly out here right now, but I thought I would stop and grab one of these blood oranges. And these are really tasty. That's one that I think we can eat today. Put that in my pocket. Let's head on down to the pond. Oh, we got a little break in the storm. It looks pretty. All of these persimmons. And oranges. Well, we've come all the way down to the pond. And I don't think there's going to be any water in here. Let's take a look. Nope, we haven't had enough rain for that yet. I didn't hear the creek running. And we need really to have like solid heavy duty rain to come in through here. And once we do, and it runs for 4 hours or so, this will start filling up. The ground is pretty much saturated with the water that we've had here. So this next rainstorm on Monday will probably start to fill this thing up. And then I will show that video at another time. But right now it's starting to drizzle and rain again, so I'm heading back. Yeah, look at that. There's still pomegranates on that tree. And let's take a little walk back here. Maybe I can snag one of those. The thing about it is that when they get a lot of water like this, start to go bad on the inside and they split like that, and then that makes them go bad. But here's one that I think I can take home. This is a rat's nest. Norway rats make this kind of nest. Look at this, pomelos. They are quite an interesting grapefruit. They got a little ways to go. Oh, there's one that hit the ground. Let's keep going. Well, these aren't easy peel, but they are really tasty. Tangerine. Oh, how pretty. Look at this bird of paradise. I don't think it likes all this rain though. No, it doesn't, but that is really pretty. Looks like it's going to be a really good year for kumquats. These are called Miewa, and these trees are absolutely loaded, and they're of really good size too. This is not the only little piece of grove that has Miewa. The whole area behind my little grove, that orchard that's right by me, is nothing but these little trees. Oh, macadamia nuts. This is one of 2 big trees that are here, and not going to be long. Those are ready to come off when they fall down, probably due to wind. Like that one there. You got to get that husk off, which is pretty thick, and then you got a really hard nut inside. Kind of labor intensive to make go at these, but I think that's one of the reasons why this farm doesn't have them any longer, because they are labor intensive, and a big farm that has the right machinery to husk these things can make a profit off them. But here you got to take each one and husk it, and then put it through a machine that dehulls it and roast them, and that's really labor intensive. So this is what macadamia nut looks like when it's flowering, and then of course you get the nuts on the tree from that. This is the first time that I have seen this tree grow that big fruit up there, and I have no idea what it is. I'll find out. And when I ask the owner of the farm, what is this big tree? It's huge. It has really beautiful pink flowers when it blooms. Its whole thing is just pink. It's a real pretty course, what I think this farm is most famous for is cherimoyas. And we've had several batches of these. These are small, they get really big, and they are an exotic fruit, and they are quite pricey in the store. I'm back at the barn, and these are persimmons all packed and ready to go. And there was several boxes that went to market this week. And this is what a cherimoya looks like once they get big. This is a different variety of them. Some have smooth, they're not bumpy, they got little hearts all over them. They get quite big and really tasty. That's cherimoya. What a beautiful sunrise. And the beginning of another day here in Deleuze Canyon.